Hello all friends, in this episode we're going to try to explain you how we measure our headphones, how we measured all the other headphones in our lab, how do they compare, and how to actually read their measurements. Coming up!
It's been 2 months from the last vlog. Today we're gonna show you how we measure our headphones, which standard and equipment we use, and how does all that help you. When we measure our headphones, we use the ESC standards, which is the part of a global organization that provides standards for electronic components. So the standard is basically an ear simulator for measuring headphones. The first part of the ESC standards explains the general construction of the ear simulator and how the microphone should be correctly placed. The second part states how the headphone should be placed correctly, that there is no ear gaps, that the headphone is not crooked but placed symmetrically, and what are the correct reference conditions. The measurement of headphones is an art, and we have written a great web page where you can read more about it. The measurement process is the last process before packaging and shipping. We don't only measure the headphones but also check if the connectors are working, if there's any imperfection in the wood or other materials, if the drivers are balanced, and altogether if the headphones is okay. I'm gonna show you how we measure every single headphone here at OLLO Audio. I'm already playing pink noise, which is the source of our measurements. I place the headphone on the G.R.A.S 45cc texture fixture. It has already built-in stoppers, so every headphone is placed the same. So the consistency is the best we can provide. We place the headphone symmetrically, check everything that there is no air leakage, and start the Dewesoft program. You have to be careful, there is no outside noise. See, if I clap it, you see that it changes. First thing I check if the left and right channels are balanced. In this case they are. So I'm okay with that. Then we check if the curve is in the range provided. So even if the left and right channels are balanced, we check if the frequency response graph is in our acceptable range. This means if there would be a dip here or something weird, we would know that something's wrong with our headphone, and then we would have to check it manually what's the problem. That's the benefit of checking every single headphone. There is almost no way that you will not get a perfect product. So when we are satisfied with the graph and we check all the parameters, everything is okay, we store it, we write the serial number so we have a hierarchy. The quality control is passed, we package and ship the product. So the other thing, when you get your headphone, you can ask us for the frequency response graph, which will be given to you in the Excel format, and you will get something like that. On the left you have the raw values, and you can even copy that, paste it in a normal notepad, save as, and if you are more familiar with the raw software, you can just import it, and that's it. You have a better presentation of the frequency response.
I know this can be quite confusing, a lot of numbers and charts and standards and everything, but in reality it's pretty simple. So what you got right there on the table is a measurement chart of your headphones, of your individual pair. So what it actually represents is how your pair responds in a frequency matter according to a standard, so to a flat baseline, right? So in our case it's the IAC 6318-1 standard, and what you see is how our headphones deviate from that standard, and that standard is actually used by basically all major companies in the industry, so it's very widely spread and used and adopted and trusted. There is a new standard by Harman called the Harman target curve that is a bit different but still close to this one. So the point is, what does it actually mean, right? So it kind of tries to represent how the headphones actually perform and sound according to that standard. But keep in mind that standards are different, and there is no standard that is actually perfect, and absolutely there is no standard that is designed to mimic your ears and your taste. So there's always going to be a little wiggly room over there, but in order to try and compare our headphones with whatever other headphones there are, you can be sure that if you are comparing the charts based on the same standard and based on the same measurements techniques that David explained earlier, then you have a pretty strong comparison, and you can trust that whatever you can read from the comparison is actually true. Otherwise, you're just going to get lost in all the numbers and all the ifs and all the things that can go wrong in measuring headphones. Until the next time, cheers!